Guys, I want to show you how you can build a simple CV that is easy to create. It is also easy to be read by the recruiters, and also in case of robots, it is also easy for the robots to read. So first thing first, we are going to use the Microsoft Word as our design tool. So we start with the layout. So once you are in a blank document, you go to layout. We want to prepare the page layout first. Now we are going to start with the page margins. We want to choose the narrow margins, so you click on narrow so that we have more space. Then secondly, we want to modify the font. So this style, you go here, you want to modify it. So you want to specify that we are going to use a font called Cambria. You can choose size 11 or 12, it is more legible. Then you click OK. Once you have the layouts, the first item or the first section of your CV is the contact information section. So we want to organize it in the form of a table. So you go to insert, you want a 2x1 table. So that's a 2x1 table. You can play around with the table. You can adjust the margins. You can bring it down to 5. That is the right and the left. Okay, so on the left hand side, you insert your name. So if it's let's say for example I'm using my name, you say Hillary. Then on the right side is where you insert your telephone number, that is cell phone. You can also add your email. You can also add your LinkedIn URL. You can also add your physical address. That is maybe the city where you are currently staying. Then we want to format it properly. So under design, you can design layout, you can format the information so that you align it to the right. Okay, so once you have done that, your contact information will be ready, and you don't want to have these borders, so you highlight the table, then go to design. Then you want to remove the borders, you say no borders. You see, that is correctly aligned. Then you can also increase the font size so that it becomes bigger. The name, you highlight the name properly. So that's how we do the contact information. So next, we want to prepare the other important sections of your CV. That is the skills, work experience, education, and any other important information. So we want to prepare this section for format so that we can input the information and format it properly. So we type skills, enter twice, then type work experience, enter twice, then education. So that's how you can choose to organize these sections. So we want to format it properly. So we want first to put the spacing before to be 12. Then you can bold it as a section heading. And another thing is that we want to insert a bottom border. So once you have achieved that, you want to apply the same format to the other section headings. So while it's still highlighted, you want to use the format painter tool. You double click on it, then you apply by clicking once, and you go back here and click once. So you can see we have this well outlined. So we start with the skills section. Here we want to insert a table. So you come to insert, then table. We want a 3x1 table so that we can highlight the soft and the hard skills that you have to present to your recruiters. So you start by listing the skills. So if you are good at typing, you write typing, editing, presentation, just giving an example. Then you have the same here. Maybe you have the soft skills like negotiation. You have like a problem solving. You have skills like communication and so on. So make sure that you have at least 6 to 7 skills. Then you apply the bullets. Apply bulleting so that it looks neat. So you can just copy this for an example. So once we have the table with the skills, you want to format it properly. You want to highlight the table. Then we want to remove the borders. So you say no borders. There you will have your skill section neat. Work experience. This is a very important section where we want to show the recruiters what have we accomplished in the course of our career. So in this section, you simply start with the date. Put the month, then the year. So if this is your current or your present position, you state present. So you worked till the present time. Then to organize it properly, you tab 2 times. Then you want to put the job title. Then comma, you put the name of the company where you worked or where you are currently working, and the city where it's located. So to make it appear properly, you just bold the job title. So if it's secretary, you bold secretary. Then just below the job title, we want to start with what we accomplished. So we want to use those active verbs, those power verbs. So you can say created, you can add another one, streamlined, and so on. So what I mean is that you just put what you accomplished under the job title. So we have accomplishment 1, then we have accomplish two, then accomplishment number 3. So you basically want to repeat the same information. If you worked in 2 or 3 different companies, you want to repeat the same information here. So it will appear like this. If you have 3, you make it 3 work experiences. Education part of your CV is equally important, and here you want to make it as simple as possible. So you want to use the same format as we used for the work experience. So you start with the month or time when you started that course or qualification, then the year, then you space, then use hyphen, space, then the month and the year when you completed. So we also tab twice. Then you want to put the degree, if it's a degree, or diploma, or certificate. Then you want to put the name of the institution. So that is the university or college. So here we want to highlight the certificate or degree or diploma. So you can do this for the secondary education and university or higher education. So that's how it will appear. So guys, this is how we prepare a simple CV, and I have a free template. All I want you to do is comment, give me comments, say I want this template, or give me any feedback about what are your challenges on making your CV. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.